ready to go. Here's the first ball of match 6. In the air, and it just gets over the fielder, Dharmendra. This one race away to the boundary, and Taranjit Singh. It's been a little bit expensive at times today. It's a slower ball. There's nothing slow about it off the bat of Taran. This is another one, Maximo. We talked about it before. I mean, slow ball is certainly worth a try, but if you get it wrong, and if you're too full, or if you're too short, on this pitch, it's very unforgiving. He's worked away nicely, but he might be out, and he is. Wow, that's a big wicket at this stage of the game, and Vashish gets the last laugh. And it's all about taking your opportunities, and Taran, he doesn't give too many. Well, doesn't bother him too much. He goes up and away, and he slices. It's going to carry the boundary. Maximo. That's hit well, and it's going to go to the other side of the fielder. Well, this is pretty outstanding work. And just waited and punched that one off the back foot. It's a bit short, but it's in the air. Vashish is in the game. He's going to have to get vertical, and he does it. Well, what a fieldsman he is. And once again, the big moment. And it's Vashish who went back, and he was working in a shoebox, wasn't he? He had no room to work with. Just one, actually. This one, there's going to be more runs. Because this one, how far has it travelled? That's the question. I think it's gone all the way. Maximo. Vasu Saini. Tossed up. This one will be a no ball, I think, and it's going to be deposited for a Maximo. And this one, to me, it was very, very high. Yeah, to me, the point of impact's above the waist there from Nadigodla. So once again, see Ali Zain struggling with that. Else is hit pretty well by Vasu Saini, and it's going to skip away. Maximo. 6 straight down the ground. Yeah, I'm a big American football fan myself. Look at this, another catch, another one in this position, and Vasu cannot believe it. Once again.
This sports, and everybody needs to try it.
Yeah, but this one's not going to be caught by a fielder. It's a Maximo, and Nadigodla, well, he is holding this innings together. Getting into trouble at the nightclub where you see you working, and because you do have a, as we see, this next one is leaned on. It's 4 more for Nadigodla. And you see here, this is in the air, and it's going to be 4 more. Adipatu. Oh, in the air, but this isn't going to carry the distance. It'll be a difficult catch for the fielder coming in, and he spills it. Well, that's Ali Hussain, I think. And this one is the pace on one, and this one disappears. Well, this is a big hit. This is what happens if you miss him. Well, Adipatu didn't miss this, and Vashish, he put the pace back on this one, and it disappeared out of the cricket ground. Great shot. He decides to get the pace on. This one gets through the fielder, and it's going to be 4 more. So the wheel's falling off a little bit. Does go the slow ball, and he knocks him over. And, well, he's just saying, everyone settle down. Settle down. I've got this under control. And, well, they certainly have done very well in this innings, United. Here we go, 10th overtime. It should start with a wicket, and Sathisan, he's not going to miss it. And this is a handy wicket to get Nadigodla at this stage. And he goes for 40. This one in the air, and it's going to get 6. I think it's going to go all the way. Maximo. Siva, well, he goes large.
Shiva.
I mean, well, you're 117. It's looking a little bit light on now because that takes us up to 114, and there's still 4 balls remaining in this innings. Well, you can take that 117 because that's history now.
Shiva, smashed my score.
And Periawa goes large. Half a dozen for Kluge. A big Maximo takes him up into the 120s. 123 the score. Last ball of the innings. They're not going to get any more, I don't think. Should be an easy run out for Raj Kumar. And he will run him out. So it will be all over. And the score at the end of the first innings, first half of match 6 of this FanCode European Cricket Series Romania. It'll be 123 for 6. Romanian national team player. Guru Mishra to open. Bowling. Having a good look at this. Maybe the height's an issue. I mean, it did hit him pretty high. Here's Mishra. It's hit nicely. It's timed pretty well. It's going to beat the fielder. Taran had no chance. It's the first boundary of the innings. What do you think, Pav? Do you think you take lots of risks in the power play?
I think you must hit every ball you can hit.
Now it goes after this one, and it is a blast. It's super high. Where's it coming down? Well, it's a great effort from Adipatu out there. Have a look at this. This is a pitching wedge, and it just plugs. And this time goes the same direction, and this one will, I think, cover it a bit more comfortably. Back-to-back Maximals. Hussain gets a dozen in 2 balls. Certainly, he's hitting him high, and he's hitting him just far enough to clear the boundary. Great shot. And he goes out to deep wicket, and he's gone. And Adipatu holds on, and he was just moved a few yards to his right at the start of the over, and he was perfectly placed. Facing Gaurav Mishra. In the air, well, this is a chance for Taran, and he holds it. And, well, that's a big wicket. Vashish goes first ball. That didn't get it out of the middle, and Taran, well, he had to get on his bike, didn't he? The Romanian veteran, he chases this one down. This one is hit well, and it's in the air, but he's going to get 4. So it's a Thiessen on strike. Devray. This one's hit, and it's hit towards Vasu, who took an actual banger of a catch. Sensational work. And this is a big wicket. Thiessen driving on the up. And in the end, he never really went through with the shot either. But you talk about your big moments in the match. Here's Adipatu, who starts with a wicket, and it's a really good piece of bowling. Knocks him over, and it wasn't a happy stay at the crease for Raj Kumar this time. Adipatu, they held him back this time. This one is inside edge onto the pad, and it's going to be 4. Again, this is just using the pace of the bowler. This one's a little bit short. He gets some length to work with, and he deposits it. That's just halfway up the bank, and that's 6 runs you can put in the bank. Maximo! Rohit Kumar, well, he's gone 4.6. This one, and he thinks he's got a little edge on this, and he's gone. Yeah, he walks. Once again, it's very sporting from the batsman, Rohit Kumar. He'll be disappointed. This one's picked up, and it's going to be 4, so at least something. This next one's hit hard, and this one will be in the gap. And Adipatu can't do anything about it. It's good. Now, this one is pretty well struck. It's just a length ball. And finally, Ahuja gets one out of the screws. Maximo! Half a dozen to United. That will lift them up into the 70s. Vasu with the comeback ball. This one's a little bit shorter. And this one could easily go all the way as well. I think it has. Maximo! Ahuja goes back to back. And this will often happen when you play a shot off the front foot. And now the wicket falls, so Dharmendra probably shouldn't have been down there really. Should have taken the 2 off the ball before, but Taranjit gets it just right. Kayani tries to go first ball, and it should be an easy catch for Rajshekara. And Taranjit Singh will find himself on a hat-trick. And so it's an unhappy stay at the crease, although be it a brief one. Cosman Zavoyu and his men in the next game. Here's the last ball of the match. It's played down to long on. So they're going to finish on 96, so that final margin of victory will be 28 runs. So 24 runs in match 5, 28 runs in match 6 on the margins of victory for Cluj.